Good morning. Is Saturday. Well, not exactly mid of November yet, but close. And we had a first frost last night, so it's interesting to see that actually some little patches been a little bit affected, but Cosmos is still going, as you can see behind me here. The Cosmos is still going. Some of it got frosted just here on the path here, so it's kind of patchy. If you can see to, am I doing this right? Yes, there are still marigolds in full. Okay, let me just see. Okay, can you see that? There are still marigolds in full bloom. No, not much damage so far. I came today. Well, I said we will be doing no more planting, but I've been passing by the garden centre. I can't remember. Oh yes, I bought some. I wanted some cyclamen, the kind of ornamental type to put around my bay trees. I put a couple of slides. So I went specially for that, and I found some, they're still selling the onion sets, and they're still selling the garlic and so on. So I got some shallots and some hard neck garlic. So this one is Kingsland White. It's a beautiful head on that, and these are the 8 shallots I'm going to plant, and the red winter onion, and it says stores well. I will plant the shallots and the onions in some sort of modules, just to give them a head start, because they haven't been planted in a soil, and then I transplant them once they sort of well established. But obviously garlic is going to go, and this time the garlic is going to go in a pot which we had the squashes in. I will just slightly amend the soil with the manure, and they're going straight in. So then they don't take space in the beds till sort of beginning of summer, and I don't think I'm going to be putting very much in pots next year. Well, anyway, it seems like a reasonable solution now. What else I was going to say? Well, I think Nigel is going to try to plug the holes in a greenhouse, because we seem to have mice trying to move in, and repair the the forcer for the rhubarb, which cracked last winter. So we have some strong glue, so we will be doing that, and I'll be amending more beds. So we're just pulling the volunteer potatoes and any perennial debris from that bed, and then we do at least half, maybe third of that bed, and then next week we do some more. As you can see, this is 2 wheelbarrow worth of manure. We're going to do to the halfway point, and that is going to be it for tonight, because the manure is very, very heavy, very wet, and really we don't want to force ourselves, just what we can. This side, excellent. So more or less half of it is done, and we had potatoes in this bed, non-dig method, so I would say the amount of weeds again is very manageable. And from that courgette right there in the corner, well, I have some unexpected little harvest. I've got 3 more courgettes, and they're actually not soggy. Let me just, so this is probably, they're going to be eaten today, and found a couple of potatoes. There's going to be lots of volunteers in this bed, I'm absolutely sure. very good news about the bees. As you can see, I don't know if you can actually, they are there. I will ask Nigel to put, it's very cold for them, so they barely can move at those temperatures, but I will ask Nigel today to put the mouse guard here. It's quite imperative that they actually have some protection from mice. Nigel is off to do the forcer, the cloche for the rhubarb, and it's 11 o'clock now, and just look, we still have ice. Can you see? There's still ice in the bucket. I've got everything at the ready here to tidy up this bed, and it's very, very sad, but unfortunately these guys, I'm going to cut them down. Look at the size of that cosmos. If it only decided to flower a bit earlier. Last week I've been talking about the tree spinach, and it was a proper tree. Well, no, this is a cosmos, and I am struggling removing it without pulling at the roots. So well, yes, there is obviously such a thing like a tree cosmos. Oh dear, I don't know if you can see, it's a little snail. Can't leave them for 2 seconds. Okay, let's have a look. What beautiful things have I brought here? What we're gonna be planting. I definitely would like to put some alliums. So the alliums are going in, and anemones are going in one corner. Then these guys are coming in because this bed didn't have very many spring flowers, so all of this will go in, I think. So let's just, these will come in first, so the irises can be planted till November. Will come, starts flowering. They say it's February. Probably a bit early for that, but they're usually kind of April things. Okay, so this is Iris Pulp Blue Hill. Absolutely stunning. We've got a couple of purple sensations here. So these guys are alright, one more. These guys are about 10, and it's a high time for them to be put in. I think they needed to be put in by, yes, September to November. So that's last call for these guys, and I've got about, just checking for any mold or anything like that. Again, they go about 15 centimeters deep, so I will use different tool. Another avid gardener bought that once for me, and it's a fantastic fantastic tool, and it can get them really beautifully deep. It's good to get them slightly haphazard. I'm planting them kind of under the plate bit down. But if it's sort of, you make a mistake, I assure you they will still come up because nature is such. It's very soft ground, it's been raining non-stop, and even this manure is very, very claggy at the moment. That's the way to do it. And this is the last, but not least. Here. Okay. Oh, they go very deep. Okay, the next lot are I've got a couple of big gums. I've got the Gladiator, and I've got Mount Everest. That's all together 4 bulbs. I put them in the center, the tallest. And let me just check, they will be the same high. How deep? Ooh, 10 centimeters, so not as the others. That's good. Oh, these are fantastic. Look at the quality of these. Lovely. And these are all little own. Not that I'm trying to market them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Probably 4. Okay, so they might need a bit of encouragement because ooh, the size of the bulb. Okay, so I will need to push them a bit, and I give them still a bit of a dressing. That's not deep enough for them, I don't think. That one. Good. That's deeper. This one. All right. There. It's a bit of a hard work. And that one goes there. Excellent. I will put some more basic green compost on top and some hay, so that will be deep enough, I think. The other 2 things I'm gonna put in is anemone, and these are absolutely gorgeous. These are multicolored. I'm normally not all that keen on multicolored, but allotments are different. They don't need to have any particular design. people, and how deep do we go with them? 5 centimeters. Let me just get them out. They grow beautifully in the other bed. Okay, so I might be a little bit rich for them, but we'll see if they make it. Frankly, I won't be even worrying about that. I just kind of push them in. The color that I can't even see the soil, the difference. So I just push them in a bit in the mud. We'll see if they come up. There will be an update. And the last one is Mascari. And again, you know what? Anything for an easy life. An easy life here means basically tipping them out, spacing them a bit, covering with a bit of compost, sort of, you know, try to get them the right way up. I love Mascari, and these are just the very basic ones. It's almost 12. Right. Well, this is very, very blue salvia, which I grew from seeds. So I'm gonna try to overwinter it. Let's see if it works. So she's going into the poly. It's a beautiful head of garlic. Let's see how many we... Very decent size. It's very... well, some people plant it in December, so I used to plant it earlier. Let's have a look. How many cloves do we get? So I've got, these are tiny little tiny little ones, but these are 5, 13, decent size. So I just put them, oh, is that 2? Yes, that's 2. I put one here. And one in the middle, and I've got still that many left for the next pot. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this pot. The other pot is slightly bigger, so all of them go into the second pot. Okay guys, I am ready to go home. Nigel is not here yet. It wouldn't be, it's a little bit too early. I've taken executive decision that I will plant those onion sets in a little modules. So I've got 51 of them. It was 50 on a packet, 1 spare. Planted them all, and they are in a polytunnel. I'll show you all these little things on the way out. And I planted the 8 shallots also in a containers, waiting for us to shortly make that bed, little bed for shallots. But it just the point of it all is that it's good to start them. It will take them time to start going and develop a root system, and then they can be transplanted anyway. So that's it really from us, from me and from Nigel, and hopefully we will see you soon.